Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 7 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. Today we have the second event, an event never seen before in this competition. It is uphill battle. In this event, 4 marbles, they'll roll down that first ramp and then roll up the second ramp. It does not matter how far they get up the second ramp, but they have to stay on it as long as they can. The 2 marbles that hit the finish line first will be eliminated and will not move on. The marbles that stay on as long as they can will move on to the next round, and if you manage to stay on the ramp and not fall down, that also counts. Looking at the current standings after the first event, Andromeda is at the top after winning that, so we'll see how the standings look after this event. First up, in the example round, we have Chivalry, the President, as well as the Corporation. How will they do? Chivalry, they managed to get stuck there for a moment before falling back down. It is Core, though, who takes the win. Moving on, Heat 1, Lapis, Blue Bottle, Nebula, and Andromeda. Down they come. Nebula, they have some trouble. Andromeda and Blue Bottle, they look to be doing the best there. And they look like they will be the ones moving on. They both got quite far up. Nebula and Lapis both had trouble getting far up. Nebula especially, they will have the worst time there, but Andromeda and Blue Bottle will be moving on. Next up, Derek, Knight, Discharge, and Lollipop. Down they come, the host in this heat. They get up quite far, but they fall back down very quickly. Meanwhile, Derek, they managed to get stuck there, and that will be a finish time for them. Very impressive. Quite unfortunate for the host, though. They got up the furthest, but they fell down very quickly. And Discharge, they managed to hold on just a little longer than Lollipop, so they will move on with Derek. Heat 3, Mahi Mahi, Raven, Anchor, and Pixie. Down they come, Raven and Pixie. Pixie falls down very quickly, and I think that was Raven and Mahi Mahi who managed to stay up the longest. Anchor and Pixie, they both seem to get up quite far. You look at that Pixie getting almost as high as Raven, but they fell down very fast. So Raven and Mahi Mahi will be the ones moving on there. And the final heat, Ruby, Mantis, Black Rose, and White Flame. Down they come, Black Rose and Ruby, they get high up. Can Ruby hold on with Mantis? I'm not sure there. That was very close between Ruby and Mantis. White Flame, they will not be moving on. Black Rose will be moving on. Let's take a look between Ruby and Mantis. Did Ruby manage to hold on? No, they didn't. By 2 milliseconds, Mantis has managed to hold off Ruby and moves on with Black Rose. My, that is disappointing for Ruby. Lollipop manages to take 9th place there. Meanwhile, it's Nebula down there in last place again. Not good for that marble. First semi-final here, Andromeda, Raven, Discharge, and Mantis. Down the ramp they go. Discharge and Mantis get the highest. Can they hold that? Yes, they can. Very impressive there from those 2 marbles. A textbook example of what you want in uphill battle. Getting up high and using those little holes there to slow yourself down. That is the name of the game here. Discharge and Mantis both doing that very well, and they will move on. But who will be moving on to the final with them? Black Rose, Derek, Mahi Mahi, and Blue Bottle. Down they come. Mahi Mahi, they get very, very high, and Blue Bottle, they manage to get behind Black Rose, and that's what's going to allow them to move on with Mahi Mahi. Very impressive job there by Blue Bottle. They looked to see they're falling down quickly, but they managed to get Black Rose in front of them as a block, and they will move on with Mahi Mahi. 5th through 8th here, Raven managed to do the best of the rest there with Black Rose in 6th, Andromeda in 7th, and Derek in 8th. Moving on to the final though, Discharge, Mantis, Blue Bottle, and Mahi Mahi. Down they come in the final. Mantis, they get very, very high, and they're going to easily hold on and win gold in uphill battle. My goodness. That was incredible from Mantis. They nearly fell off the ramp, that was so high. There was absolutely nothing challenging them there. Blue Bottle tried to hold on, but it was not even close. Mantis, a crushing victory to win gold in uphill battle. Not a bad effort for me, the Blue Bottle Discharge. They will get medals, but it is Mantis who very deservingly wins gold. A brilliant victory there by Mantis puts them up into 1st place currently, with Blue Bottle and Andromeda just behind them. Meanwhile, unfortunately, down there in last place, it is Nebula. They have finished last in the first 2 events and so are on 0 points currently. Next event, Event 3, we will see Funnel Endurance. So I will see you then.